Oh no, 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 oh no. Whoa, whoa. Hey guys, it's Metro, and today we're out here on the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area. We're gonna be putting in at Morgan Falls, making our way southbound to Akers Mill. It's a beautiful day out here, and I can't wait to get on the water. With that being said, let's keep moving. So as you can see, I like these little MODL straps. Basically, I was able to attach all of my life vests, but also my poles. And as you can see, I can just pick this up. Everything hangs on it. Pretty cool to keep everything organized. Really digging this. Boats are loaded up, ready to go. Again, we are at Morgan Falls. The dam is just over in this area. We'll see in just a few. And we're gonna be heading down to Akers Mill. Now this is a pretty good trek in terms of a nice little kayaking trip. And in this area, we probably are gonna see some birds like great blue herons. I've even seen a bald eagle out here. So again, Morgan Falls, heading that way down to Akers Mill. Let's keep moving. Away she goes. All right, so there is the Morgan Falls Dam. When they let that out, the water will definitely rise up and you'll get some good traction. But as you can see, the water's already kind of moving. I'm not even having to paddle at all. We're moving at a pretty good rate. So that's a good sign, because this trip might take about 3, maybe 4 hours to do. All right, so the first thing to consider when you are kayaking on the Chattahoochee River is to make sure you have proper sun gear. Now, I'm wearing a Fayette Chill sun hoodie. Doesn't mean you need a sun hoodie like this. Just make sure you're covered. Make sure you have the right SPF for the conditions. It does get brutal out here, so if you're not covered properly, you're going to get burned up. So make sure you have proper sun gear. That is key to being on the Chattahoochee River. Look at that, that's so awesome. That is so cool. We're out here first thing on Memorial Day weekend. About 8 o'clock in the morning, so nobody's out here. The sun has just now got over the tree line, so it's gonna get warmer pretty quickly. It's about 60 degrees out right now, so it's perfect temperatures. Now, you don't always have to have the nicest kayak. I'm in my wife's kayak, and this is probably the cheapest kayak you can get. I think it's probably 200 bucks, maybe 170 with a lifetime Calypso, maybe. Anyway, we've had it for almost 11 years now, and it's been completely reliable. So when you see all that gear out there on different places, at sports stores and things of that nature, you don't need the nicest thing. If you're just looking to shoot the hooch, you can even do this in a tube if you'd like, or even an air mattress. I mean, who knows? I mean, do what's best for you, assume your own risk, obviously do what you feel most comfortable with, but this is a $200 kayak, and it works just fine for shooting the hooch. And that's the Johnson's Ferry North Nantahala Outdoor Center Outfitter boat ramp, where you would get in with tubes and kayaks if you want to rent. And again, first overpass here, making our way down the Chattahoochee River. So here's another look at those infinity straps. Loving these. Again, very easy to strap all of your gear together while you're going to the water, but you can also wear them, so when you get in your boats and you get to your destination, you need to find your straps. Again, this is a nice way to keep them organized. I have 2 of them, and again, these are called the Infinity Straps by MODL Outdoors. I'll put a link down below if you guys are interested. So as we get into this area, under the bridge, you'll notice there's a lot of swallows going in these little mud huts. I might actually see them go in one. They just swoop in and out of these little, there you go, right into the little nest. That's pretty cool. They're buried up underneath this bridge. It's really cool when you go through, they all fly out. Very cool. They're all tucked up underneath the bridge, as you can see right there. A little nest, a little mud nest. Awesome. So another thing to consider is that you have to have a life vest. It is required by law that anyone that is shooting the hooch or on the river must have a life jacket or a PFD on at all times. So that's one thing you have to be considerate of. So if you want to go kayaking, it's not just, hey, get the boat, jump in the water. You also have to have a life vest. It is required by law. That's awesome. I don't know if you can see above me, but this tree up at the top, there was a bunch of great blue herons just going at it, and then just started flocking overhead. That was just an intense experience. But if you see this tree, there's a huge nest up there. All right, so if this area looks familiar, we are in an area called Cochran Shoals. In fact, you might see behind me a little overlook. There's a trail that goes along the river here. You can actually get out and enjoy some sights of the Chattahoochee River. And again, that is Cochran Shoals. It's gonna be that loop, Interstate North. We're making our way around the bend. There's your rapids for the day. Uh-oh. Better watch out. Oh, it's got my butt wet. Sit on top. Oh man, it's wet. Yeah, it's wet. There you go. It's wet. Okay, so in this area is called Powers Island, and actually a little channel down there. This little trail cuts along this river, but down there is where I like to take Rusty. We look out at the water here, but as you can see, we're out on the water today. How awesome that it really is. It's just really vast, right? And there's nobody out here, so if there's too many people on trail, you got the river, right? Let's keep moving. So what's crazy is right there, that's 285. That is massive traffic all day, every day. Craziness, right? Then in the middle of all that, you've got this area, right? So Cochran Shoals, Powers Island, Chattahoochee River. Just a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, I'm just so stoked to be here. All right, so over here is where Powers Island or the Nantahala Outdoor Center just put in a new boat ramp, or I guess staircase into the water. I'm not exactly sure how they want you to load the boats because there's no like straight or flat area, so probably figure that out as we go along. But this is a new area that they have just built, accessible at the Nantahala Outdoor Center at Powers Island. And again, this is another area that you can get in on the water, another shorter distance to take you down to Pace's Mill. This area is typically the most popular. As we get down to this area, you're going to see more rapids and overlooks and the Palisades, the east and the west. It's just a beautiful area. But this is Powers Island, Nantahala Outdoor Center, Chattahoochee River, and across the river is Interstate North, also known as Cochran Shoals. Whoa, whoa. That's weird. Kind of rapidy. Oh no, 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 oh no. Whoa, whoa. Oh man. This is a really hard boat to maneuver. Awesome. Wow, that's where the East Palisades bamboo forest is. Oh shoot. Oh man, that was bad. Oh man. That was scary. Oh my goodness. There's those shoals. We just went through it. Now I'm following Stephanie's lead. We took on some water. Oh boy. We took on some water. That was interesting. Wow. That was fun. East Palisades, West Palisades. There's that island that I like to go out there and hang up my hammock. Another island there. Little rapids and so forth. But you kind of get the idea of where we're at now. This spot is awesome. And again, we're the only people out of here. Yeah! Whoa, taking on water. In fact, it's pretty good full. Yeah. All right. So there's Akers Mill. I covered that on a video recently, but that is the jumping rock. It says don't jump here, don't die here, because that's where people will jump. But as you can see, this is where a lot of people over here would hang out with their rafts. And then above me is the jumping rock. Don't die here. Jumping rock. One day, maybe I'll do it. What do you guys think? Put a comment down below. Should I swim over and jump off the jumping rock? It may not look like much, but it's when it's the final set of rapids. The water is definitely up, but I'm taking on water. This is bad. So, lots of rapids. If this is lower, it's gonna be really hard to get through. But my boat is not performing the best. I think my wife needs a new kayak. What do you guys think? This is not my usual kayak. My wife is in my kayak, but she's been a trooper. She's been using this for the past 10 years, so maybe time to swap this one out. All right, so over in this area, it's also known as Whitewater Creek. Lots of dogs come and get in this area. Beautiful spot, and again, hiking trails that extend along the river there. All right, so that's that. I actually had to pull out pretty quickly. My battery died, of all things, trying to get out here at Akers Mill. Boat ramp here is pretty easy to get out. Nothing shocking there. Loaded the boats up, ready to get out of here. Anyway, so if you found any value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments as I do respond. As always, thanks for watching, but until next time, let's keep moving.